Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be featuring a team that's kind of weird, but it's going to be the Lanturn with the Medicham and Cofagrigus. You can see here this Lanturn is running the water gun fast move, so better situation against this Stunfisk. We are going to be able to get a surf off here. Doesn't quite KO. So we're basically just going to let this Lanturn go through. We are going to be able to farm down with the Cofagrigus and get a little bit of energy head start. It looks like they have the Venusaur in the back here. This Venusaur is going to be able to get to a Frenzy Plant. We're going to show this first one here, and we're going to see what they want to do. Are they going to be shielding this, or are they going to let it go? They decided to shield this, so there is indication here that they don't want to see this Cofagrigus in the back. So far, they revealed that they have the Stunfisk and Venusaur. So they do switch out here, and they do catch a Dark Pulse. They have the Pelipper right here, which is also not good for our Medicham. So we're going to have to just do as much damage as possible right here. They do shield that Shadow Ball right there. We're going to try to switch right here. See if we can catch a Weather Ball. But they actually go for the Hurricane. So unfortunately for us, we get absolutely annihilated right there. And they are able to farm us down and able to get to another move before we can get to ours. So GG's, well played by my opponent right there. Maybe we should have just stuck it out and made them use their energy. I would have thought that the Cofagrigus was in Weather Ball range, but I guess they were always going for Hurricane. Alright, here we go. Charger Bug here in the front. We're going to stay in because we don't want the Medicham going against this Charger Bug. We do have to tank a discharge right here. This surf is going to go through, chip away at this Charger Bug. Neutral damage. We're going to switch here to the Cofagrigus. We're going to see if we can bait out something or potentially farm down at this point. We know that they have a discharge. Not sure what their second move is. Probably the X-Scissor. And then they do reveal that they have a Politoed. So Politoed in the back. It was beneficial for us to switch out because we want to at least get the Lanturn on this Politoed, but they decided to let it go. So nice job by my opponent right there. Kind of figuring out what they want to do with their Medicham. Looks like they were going to two-shield Medicham the backline. Otherwise, we potentially could have got a farm down with our Lanturn. And our opponent ends up switching to try to catch a move on our Medicham. We were patient enough to wait it out. We go for this Psychic right here, and we actually are running the power-up Psychic version. So we do reveal that we have the Psychic, and they reveal that they have the Ice Punch. We're going for the power-up punch bait. This is huge if we can get this off. Perfect. We do get the shield, and then we are able to get to a boosted Psychic right here, and then we're going to try to snipe some energy. They are going to have to throw a move. They have to throw the Psychic right there, and then we are going to be able to get to a power-up punch before they get to their move, but we didn't even do that as we are going to be able to counter down. So GG's to our opponent right there, basically baiting our way through that win right there. Next game, let's see what we find. We got the Lanturn versus this Jellicent right here. Obviously, we would have rather had a Spark in this version, but right now we kind of have a core breaker where this Lanturn and this Medicham here don't really want to see this Jellicent. So here we're going to go for a move. They do shield it. We're going to try to switch out and see if this Cofagrigus can bait out something. So far, they have applied the pressure going for these big moves. We're going to have to shield another one right here. And our opponent ends up showing that they have these Superiors. So we do get the Superior out. And we do want it to get the shields down because we don't want to see the Superior on our Lanturn. Wow, they actually let it go here. Letting go. Oh, this Superior knows Grass Knot. Alright, so our opponent ends up switching out, and we're going to have to go into our Lanturn here because we don't want to get farmed down. We at least get a shield from our opponent, and we're trying to get to another serve, but unfortunately, not enough time and not enough health to get to another serve. That is huge for them, as we only have Medicham right here. This Medicham is in big trouble. We're going to expect to see Fly coming in. Oh, they actually go for the Flame Charge. Okay, Flame Charge Fly is also good too. And then that's going to KO the Medicham right there, and we're not going to be able to win this game. So GG's to our opponent right there. Yeah, that Jellicent was just tough. Ideally, obviously, we would have rather had the Spark, but right now we're just running the Water Gun Lanturn. Here we get the kind of... Oh, we're going to try to catch a move here. Hoping that they bait. Unfortunately, they don't bait. They go for the Psychic, so they do at least some decent damage. We get met with a Steelix. Steelix gets to these breaking swipes pretty quickly, and with the recent update, it's only about a 50% chance to get the debuff, so we avoid the debuff here. And then we are trying to get to another move, and unfortunately, we get farmed down, so that is huge for that Steelix. Not very good for us. We're going to come back in with our Lanturn. This Lanturn is going to have to tank a breaking swipe right there. Our opponent ends up having to double shield, and okay, our opponent's going to go for another breaking swipe, I believe. We're going to let it go. And then here we're going to try to get to a serve as soon as possible so we can do some decent damage. And we're trying to consider if we want to switch out or do we want to snipe some energy. Fortunately, we didn't want to get farmed down because they were going to breaking swipe us anyways, and we wanted a chance to be able to reset the debuff. So we go in with our Medicham here, debuffed. We're going to have to shield here. They actually end up going for the Ice Beam bait. We're going to go for this Psychic right here to do some good neutral damage, even though it is debuffed, but we still have a chance to reset the debuff here at some point. We're going to double shield this all the way, so this is probably another Ice Beam. It is the Ice Beam. Most likely they're running the Ice Beam player up, but they know that we have to shield, so we're going to go for the Psychic right here. We're going to try to catch the next move. Let's see if we can do it. Perfect. We do catch this move right here. Ends up being the Ice Beam right there, and we're going to try our best here to farm up as much as possible. We're going to go for this Psychic to take out this Azumarill. And then we unfortunately have not enough health to take out their own Medicham right here. So GG's to our opponent right there. The Medicham Azumarill in the back right there, kind of tough for us to handle, especially since that Steelix was able to debuff us so many times. Unfortunately, even though we had the correct Water Gun Lanturn, we were not able to take it down. So here we have another charitable lead. We're going to switch out into the Cofagrigus. Let's see if we can wiggle out of this situation. They decide to throw a move. We're going to shield here, and then we're going to try to play out the backline here. Okay, they have the Shadow Dragonair. This Shadow Dragonair is going to have to consider shielding. Very fragile, but able to do some good amount of damage if they can get them off. Looks like they're going to be able to get an Aqua Tail out. We are able to survive it. We're going to throw this Shadow Ball right here to basically threaten KO or another shield. So we get a double shield out of that situation. And then now we're going to come back in with our Lanturn here. We don't have to shield anything because this Body Slam is only neutral. And we're going to try to get to a move before they get to theirs. Trying to get to the move here. And okay, we're not going to be able to get to a move. They're going to be able to go Body Slam right there. We're going to farm down with the Medicham. Hoping one shield with Medicham is going to give us the win. We do have the Psychic on this Medicham, so this is good for this Venusaur. Let's see what they have in the back. Ooh, they only have Poliwrath in the back, so we're going to be able to win this game running the Power Up Punch Psychic version right here. And this should be able to almost KO. Here we're going to decide to let this go in case it's the Icy Wind bait, and that's in fact it is. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.